So I won for the first time in Dead Rails. So me and Doc, uh, we both just died in a past game. And he raged. We just started a new game and we was just doing the regular stuff. I don't have the footage because I didn't know we would win, but yeah, but then we was looting places, got to the town, looted the bank. I believe my horse died then. I can't remember that much. Um, then we kept going, made it to like second or third checkpoint. Uh, Second, then we got uh a ton of stuff. I got like a shotgun, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. I was at like 25. I started with like 20 bond, like 19, 18 bonds, I believe. And by the time we got to 2,000 meters, I was at like 25 bonds, which I feel pretty good about that. I haven't gotten past 20 for like ever. Um, but yeah, I do have the cowboy class currently. As we're doing this, so I have a horse, a revolver, all that. At the third, so we looted a couple more towns. We was gonna go for like this like old abandoned town with no zombies, and we was gonna I don't know what it's called. Uh, but then we went to go get the mine stuff, but we just got way too low. At this time, I had like 7 bandages and like 5 snake oil. So yeah, uh, hooray! At this point in the game, we was getting really close to the end. We was at like 30,000, maybe 40,000, and I realized, we're getting really close to the end. So I started recording. So here's some gameplay. I won. Put in the comments if you want to see more Dead Rails videos. I will do more. Yeah.